Stampers, Deb Valder here, your Fun Stampers Journey Coach, and I'm back bringing you another super simple card. It has the most gorgeous look to it. I do like these kinds of cards because if you don't want to put a sentiment on it, you want to just leave it in your card box until you can take it out and use it for whatever you want. This is such a versatile card. I love it. I'm using some of our silks. I love our silks. I'm using some of our dyes, but it is so easy that you're going to want to do lots of them. Put them in your box, and like I said, just leave it plain so that when you get ready to do it, you'll have a card that's quick and fast. All right, so let's start with our cutouts. So these right here are the cutouts that I did. Okay, I just have, let me just show you where they came from. So the background, you can use either one of these, okay? This is the Mystic Vine one, and this is actually one of our Journey Bloom benefits right here. But this one right here is one of our Mystic Vines, and that's the one I used right here. I love that one. And then for these flowers, we have the most beautiful Blooming Details die set. Look at all the pieces that are in here and how detailed they are. We've got leaves, we've got the background. So if you want two different colors, the same with our flowers. There's two different colors, and then we also have the leaves on the vines. There's 9 dies in there. Absolutely a beautiful set. I just love that one also, and that's what I did for all of these. And then the stamp that I used for this one, for the Thinking of You, comes from the Peony Blooms, and I've used this stamp set quite a bit. I know you've seen me use that one, but I love the fonts in here. They're just so elegant. It lends anything, you know, just such an elegant look to your card. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to start by stamping the words first, and that'll be with my Cool Pull to match my paper. All right, so just ink these up and stamp it down here in the corner, and then you're going to know where to place all of your other pieces. All right, and if you make a mistake, you can turn it over before you've actually adhered all those other pieces to it. All right, so that's all we're going to stamp on that one. Now what we're going to do is take and adhere these to our card. So I'm going to grab my, when I have something this little, I just like using my Journey craft glue right here. And this is the kind of glue that never clogs. So you're just going to take and just put a little bit on each little leaf right here. You don't have to put it on every leaf, but it's just much easier than trying to use your Easy Glide. All right, so we're going to add that. I always say that, you know, it's like a man's toolbox. I have my toolbox, and here we go, just like that. You need your tools in there in order to work. All right, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to spritz it with my silks. I wanted this on here so that I could get some of my silks onto this little leaf right here. All right, actually what I think I'll do is I'll add my, I'm going to add, no, here we go. Decisions. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my Cool Pull, shake it up because all the lumptious goodness is on the bottom here. You can kind of see it, okay? You want all that little sparkly to get in there with it. So once you can hear that little BB that's in there and all of that shininess is gone on the bottom, you know it's all shook up. Just like that Elvis Presley song, all shook up. All right, my favorite way to do this is to just kind of tap it like this. All right, now we've got those. I didn't want the Cool Pull on my flowers. That's why I was hesitating to do this. I do want my silks on the flower, but I didn't want my Cool Pull on there. All right, so there's that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put some Journey foam squares here on the bottom. I'm going to get my big ones for this. All right, see, these are my medium-sized right here. We have a small and a medium. Well, actually, I'll put my small one on this little guy right here. All right, so here's the difference in sizes of these two. And they really do work well, okay? Deciding which one you want on which one. And then I'm just going to take and put this down like that. And this one up here like that. Okay, we're almost done. Seriously, people. All right, oh, I cut an extra one of those. So I just might have to add it. Now I'm going to just take and put a little bit of the adhesive here and a little bit of my adhesive here. All right, and then just lay them on there. You want them to be offset just a little bit. All right, just like that. And then this one over here. Just offset them from the one underneath it, and it just looks so pretty. And because I did add an extra one, I might just put that, I'm not sure, maybe I'll put it down here at the bottom. I could save it for another card in my little journey pouch, but why not use it? All right, so I'm going to put it down here by the words. Okay, so there's that one. And then we're going to take and spritz it with our sparkle silk. This is my favorite one right here. You know, I always put it in one of these little containers too. So I just take and pour this, don't add water or anything, add it to one of my small blending brushes, and you can actually get into details. You can actually write with it. It's so beautiful. And I just put a piece of our sparkle tape on here so that I know what's in here. It's not water, it's not our fusion blender, it's just our sparkle silk. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to take and I'm going to just kind of tap it. Look at how it just shines. It just makes it pop so nicely. There we go. I get carried away sometimes with this because I love doing our silks. They're just absolutely amazing. All right, let's start adding our layers, and then I will add my pearls at the very end. I like that extra little one right there. I think it looks really cute. So let me just grab my pearls. And of course my bloom tool. Everybody has a bloom tool, right? All right, so we're going to take and put one of the big ones in the middle here. Oh, that wasn't quite dry yet. Okay, and then we're going to take one of the medium ones and put that one right here. I don't want to move it too much because the Journey Craft glue isn't quite dry yet. Doesn't take too long to dry. Oh, that one's better. All right, center it, tap it down, and then let's put one down here at the bottom. Should I put another medium one on that one? Okay. See how pretty this card is? And that's why I love, this is my favorite tool. I call this the dental tool. I love it. I just love it. And then let's put our card together. So here's my base card. It's 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. All right, and then I'm going to take my Cool Pool, and that's where I got my, you know I never waste paper. That's where I got my little leaf from. So I'm going to just take my Easy Glide and add that. Didn't I tell you how super simple this is? Okay, but look at how elegant it is. And because that is still a little bit wet, I'm going to add my adhesive to the base card, which I don't normally do, you know that, but I didn't want to flip it over because this is still wet right here, the little add-ons right there. All right, and then we're just going to add that. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, I just love it. I absolutely love it. And you know, thinking of you can be for any different reasons, many different reasons. But again, I got that from that saying from the Peony Blooms gorgeous stamp set. And these dies right here came from the Blooming Details die. It's got so many dies inside there. And then I used the Mystic Vine die set for my little leaf right there. Just such a pretty, pretty card. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. You take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.